Okay.
Okay, so our next topic for today is this is a Christian TikToker.
Gotta love Christian TikTok.
And he has some very wise perspective to share. Very wise. Let's see what he has for us this fine day.
I think girls do not want to go out and work. Wake up at 9 a.m. or go do something for somebody else or do paperwork or have deadlines. I don't think that they want to do that. I think that they want to express love, and I think they want to make less decisions. We both know how bad girls are at making decisions.
Ask them what they want for food.
Right, we both know how they don't like making decisions. Like, this is not new knowledge. Like, we both understand this. And I think that there's just a crazy level of programming, a huge agenda, a huge movement to get girls out of the house and to get them working.
To get girls to go and work.
To get them out of the house. They're trying to get them out of the house. Which, I mean, how dare they? How dare we? How dare we, as a society, allow women out of the house?
He's being satirical, by the way. Don't take his comments seriously.
I guess we have to clarify that.
We have to be careful with that.
No, I mean, well, honestly, the people who have been mad at us would probably love that I'm saying that. Here's the thing. Of course, this guy didn't say anything about his faith in this particular TikTok, but that is his platform, is basically how he's learned to be a rich, pure, righteous man, and he's got a hot fiance, and his words, not mine. And he's planning to, marry her so that she can stay home. By the way, in none of these videos where he's discussing all this stuff has he talked about having children, about her, at least not any of the ones that I've seen, about her being like a stay-at-home mother. Like that, I think there's actually like a conversation to be had. Not that women have to do that, but I think that it can be good if you are going to have kids. It can be a good thing for the mother to hone in. Not that mothers can't also work. I guess my point is, like, being a stay-at-home mom versus being a stay-at-home wife makes a lot more sense, right?
Could I also say that the Proverbs 31 woman, which is a passage that
that's going to make a weird noise.
Yeah,
that patriarchal Christians like to pull out all the time. Judging from what I read, the Proverbs 31 woman is a working woman.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
So it says, she seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She's like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night. She provides food for her household and portions for her maids. She considers a field and buys it. She buys a field.
But that's a decision, Ryan.
Yeah, and
wait a minute, that's a major decision.
She has the ability to purchase property under her name, I guess. I mean, I don't really know all of the economics of the ancient Near East, but she buys a field, and with the fruit of her hands, she plants a vineyard. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night, etc., etc. This lady is a working woman. So, I don't think there's anywhere in the Bible that says a woman should be barred from working.
If a woman chooses to stay home, okay, let me just speak from my own marital experience. My wife has chosen to be a stay-at-home mom. She's found a childcare gig that she can do from home. So oftentimes, my daughter's with this other little girl that my wife takes care of, and that works. But like, there have been times along the way where we've had to figure out, okay, how can we balance that out with like everybody's innate desire, whether you're a man or a woman, just to get out and like have a world outside of just one particular space, right? So I don't know, like, again, like you said, like, women can make a decision that is their job, but I think the key is to understand that like that's a vocation as well. So
right.
the assumption that women don't want to work just because they want to keep a home or raise a child, that's really dumb, because what you just said is they don't want to work, they just want to work. Because that is work.
No, but see, he never even brought up child rearing in this. It was simply that she wanted to express love and make him dinner. That's it. I mean, and so
Men aren't allowed to express love. By
Right.
the way.
No, only women want to do that. Men are supposed to work so that the women can express love towards them.
Satire. We're being satirical again.
So look,
I love the clarification.
It's just really bizarre to me. And one of the things that I find extra silly about it is the idea that, like, oh, they just want to stay home. Like, it's just an agenda that's pushing them to work, and that's, but of course they would rather stay home. Of course anyone would rather stay home. If any of us were given the opportunity to have all of our bills paid for and just stay home and do nothing all day, that would be nice. Right? I mean, I have days where I would love to be a stay-at-home husband and have no responsibilities. Of course somebody would like that, but at the same time, we also like work and we get fulfillment out of work, and that doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And being a stay-at-home mom, like you said, it's a worthy calling. That's something to be respected as well. But not all women want to do that,
Right.
And that's okay. And if they do, that's awesome. I love that. I respect that.
I would love to dig a little deeper into what he's talking about because yeah, you're right. He doesn't get specific enough. It's almost like I can't imagine him being okay with, maybe he is. Maybe this is the society he wants to live in. But he's out there working, making the decisions, doing whatever, and he comes home and literally his wife has done nothing.
No, she made him dinner
and loves him
and is ready to love him
And expresses love to him, yes.
Right, but I'm just saying, the home's still gonna need to be vacuumed. And I'm not saying she needs to do. I'm just saying, I think everybody wants to do something. I mean, I agree with you. Like, it would be great to not have the pressure on us, right? But that's like a across.
That's
the board.
not life. That's not real life.
Yeah.
I also like I think it's funny the statement he makes about the woman being indecisive, as if men are more decisive. Like,
Right.
I think about us trying to figure out where we're going to have lunch together.
Right,
And
yeah.
we're like, where do you want to go? I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Right.
So.
That's a pretty common human thing, too.
Typically what happens is, by the way, I don't want to make any generalization because people are people. Men, women, we're all different. And, everyone's got their own individual personalities. But if we were to make a stereotype, typically what happens is women are a few steps further than us because they at least have some sort of idea in mind of where we want to go, where we're just kind of like, I don't know. I want food. So like
Wherever you want to go.
But I love how they're both just sitting there like, yeah, you and I, we both know. We know the truth. This is just common knowledge. Women can't make decisions. And it's so bizarre to me. I don't know how this guy made money too, because he makes a lot of videos about the fact that he makes lots of money, and I'm not sure how, but you know what?
It's by making decisions.
Yeah, by making decisions. I think he's into cryptocurrency or something. So
that also seems to be a common theme with the Patriarchy Bros.
Yeah,
cryptocurrency.
The Patriarchy Bros.
That'll last him too. That'll be real secure.
So, guys, I couldn't help myself. I commented on this video.
You commented on this video.
I did. I figured if people are going to comment on our videos and tell us how wrong we are, I'm going to comment on theirs.
By the way, that happens a lot, apparently.
Yes, it does. So the comment that I made got to date, let's see. Little did I know what I was getting myself into.
So you had a whole conversation, it sounds
Oh,
like.
no, I didn't.
Okay, good.
But somebody, a couple other people did. There's like 100 replies to my comment. Which most of the comments on here only have like 3 or 4. So these two people got into an argument and just kept going back and forth. But all I said was, or maybe everyone is different and some girls like making decisions and working. And I just put one of the, the little thinking guy emoji.
Classic.
And someone immediately responded, that's because that's the agenda that's been pushed on us. Oh. Once women come in touch with their feminine side, they want a provider.
What?
And I'm just thinking, like, okay, like my wife is feminine and has a provider. I pay most of the major bills in our house, but she still doesn't want to just stay home all day, right? Like, and it's not because of an agenda.
No, that's an agenda, Connor. Obviously,
she just likes to work.
You guys are sheeple.
And here's
Connor, the only reason she likes to work is because society is making her want that.
And let's put agendas in society and all
That's
that stuff. Let's put all that agenda and society, all that stuff aside. The cost of living is so high that although I pay most of our bills, there's a few things we would be going without, if we weren't both working. And that's the reality for a lot of people. Both spouses have to work just to make ends meet.
Yeah.
That's the culture that we live in.
Yeah, but it's ungodly.
See, we would be judged for not working hard enough by making the decision to invest in crypto. I don't know. It's just silly. It's a lot of silliness.
I also like the whole agenda comments. Like, there's these men in a conference room like gathering together, trying to figure out how to destroy civilization, and they're like,
by making women work.
First, we'll let the women vote, and then we'll let them work, and then the downfall of civilization.
Wow.
We'll figure out who the they is. There's always
who is the they? Who is the they that's set in the agenda?
Well,
leave in the comments who you think the agenda setter is.
That was pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay, on to the next topic.